Hey guys, welcome back to my place. Today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious chocolate-filled s'mores cupcakes. Alright, let's start with the ganache filling. In a small bowl, we're going to combine half a cup of bittersweet chocolate, half a cup heavy whipping cream, and 2 tablespoons powdered sugar. We're going to microwave this for 45 seconds and then stir until smooth and place in the fridge until we're ready for our cupcake batter. So for the graham cracker cupcakes, you will need 1.5 cups graham cracker crumbs, half a cup all-purpose flour, half a cup butter at room temperature unsalted, 2 large eggs, 3/4 cup sugar, 3/4 cup whole milk, 2.5 teaspoons baking powder, a large bowl, a hand mixer or stand mixer if you have it, and also a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I'm using vanilla bean paste. We will start by combining the all-purpose flour, baking powder, and graham cracker crumbs into a medium bowl. And if you have large pieces like I did, you can just go ahead and crush them with your hands and you'll be set to go. Also add in a pinch of salt, and then you're going to get a spatula and mix it up. When you're done mixing the dry ingredients, put them aside and grab your large bowl. Dump in the unsalted butter and sugar. Beat with the mixer until it becomes light in color and fluffy. Should take about 2 or 3 minutes. Then grab your eggs and mix them in one at a time. When you add in your second egg, don't forget to add in your teaspoon of vanilla. I always forget this step, so don't forget, don't be like me. Once the eggs and vanilla are well incorporated, we will start alternating our dry and wet ingredients. So first we will add 1/3 of our dry ingredients, and we're going to mix those in until it just disappears into the batter. Then we're going to add in half of the whole milk. And we'll be alternating until we end up with the dry ingredients. So the pattern is dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. So the dry thing is the last thing that you want to mix in. Now that we have our graham cracker batter done, we can remove our chocolate ganache from the fridge, and I'll be using a large cookie scoop for the graham cracker batter and a smaller scoop for the ganache. So we're going to fill our tray with liners, and then I'm going to do 1 large scoop of the graham cracker batter into each cup. And my scoop holds 3 tablespoons, so if you want to use a tablespoon instead to measure it out, you can, or you can just fill the cups 2/3 of the way full. Next, you're going to grab the small scoop and you're going to put some chocolate right on top of the batter. So the cool thing about that is that when it bakes, it's going to create this marble effect so that you're going to have chocolate running throughout your cupcake. And my scoop holds about 2 teaspoons in case you want to know how much I put in there. Then we're going to put those in the oven and let it bake for 20 minutes. So while that's in the oven, we're going to start our marshmallow fluff. In a medium saucepan, combine 2/3 cup granulated sugar, 3/4 cup light corn syrup, and 1/3 cup water. Give it a good stir and let it boil until it reaches 240 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so while you wait for that to boil, in a stand mixer with a wire attachment, we're going to beat 3 large egg whites on medium speed until they are light and frothy. Then we're going to slowly add in 2 tablespoons of sugar and continue to beat until soft peaks form. Meanwhile, the corn syrup mixture has boiled after 15 minutes. And I didn't have a candy thermometer at the time, so I trusted that 15 minutes would be enough time for the mixture to reach 240 degrees Fahrenheit. And it worked out fine for me, so if you don't have a candy thermometer, at least let it boil for 15 minutes. So then after that, you're going to bring your syrup to your egg whites, and you're going to slowly pour in the syrup on the side of the bowl. And this might take a while, so take your time and don't rush it. When you're done pouring in the syrup, turn the speed up to high and let it mix for 7 to 8 minutes until it doubles in size and has a nice glossy look. Then, keeping the speed on high, add vanilla extract to taste. I used 1.5 tablespoons, but you can do less if you don't want a strong vanilla flavor. I would probably recommend 1 teaspoon if you don't want it to be too vanilla-y. I also use vanilla bean paste because I think it gives it a better flavor than the extract, but if that's all you have, that's fine. And you're going to let it mix for 2 minutes. Once the vanilla is nicely mixed in, you are done. And the fluff should be stiff, so if it's running, something might have gone wrong and you might want to try it again. But always give it a good taste, make sure you're happy with it, and then you're ready to go. So for the frosting, I decided to scoop it on top of the cupcake instead of using a piping bag. I just wanted to give it more of a messy look because it is a s'mores cupcake. Um, the first thing you think of s'mores is the mess that comes with eating one. But yeah, if you wanted to make it look a little cleaner, use a piping bag. And I just wanted to give it a little swirl, so I just pushed down with the scoop and kind of tried to make a swirl. It wasn't perfect, but again, that's the look I was going for. And there you go. S'mores cupcake. Of course, it wouldn't be a s'mores without a little fire, and unfortunately for me, I do not have a kitchen torch, so what I did instead was I stuck them in the toaster oven for about 2 minutes to get the top nice and toasted, and there you go, as promised, a chocolate-filled center. This recipe is delicious. If you take it to school, take it to work, guarantee people are going to ask you for this recipe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions or any suggestions for me, please leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to give me a big ol' thumbs up if you like this video, and that's just to let me know that I'm doing something right. I know I'm not perfect, but I am trying over here, and that's all I have for you guys. So have fun baking and have a great day. Thank you guys again so much. Bye. See you next time.